Thanks for joining us. We are here today at the Palos Verdes Street Fair and Music Festival. I am Maria Sorreo, and I can tell you that there is more food, more fun, and more entertainment than ever before. We even have our own RPV TV booth this year at the fair. All right, we got to get out in the community and find out what's going on here at the fair. Let's catch up with John Clayton.
Hi, I'm John Clayton, and I'm the host of Armchair Traveler on RPV Television. And I'm standing at the center of the street fair. This is a really wonderful thing for you to come and enjoy, and there are some really quirky, interesting, and fascinating exhibits. So come with me as we explore some of these really neat exhibits. We're standing by a booth for the SS Lane Victory, and we're talking to Marty Dodell. Tell us briefly a little bit about the ship.
Well, this is a ship that was built in 1945 right here in Terminal Island, went to war in World War II, served, then went to war once again in the Korean conflict, and then once again in the Vietnam War. So it's got a long history of service to the nation.
Given the history of the ship, can people actually see it and sort of maybe go on a cruise or something?
Oh, we'd love to have as many people as possible. The ship is open 7 days a week from 9 in the morning till 3 in the afternoon, and we actually raise steam and sail away to Catalina 3 times a year with a full day from 8 in the morning till about 4:30.
You sail away to Catalina? What happens when you're on the way there?
Well, there's a lot to do for people on the ship. There's breakfast, a catered lunch, tours of the vessel. And then when we get to Avalon, we turn right, sail up along the island, and then head back for Los Angeles.
Someone told me that there's actually an incredible airplanes attacked the ship. Is that right?
Those dastardly Nazis are still there, and we are indeed attacked by German airplanes. Our armed guard, the Navy personnel, man the guns, and we fire back and blaze away, drive them off, and we win when the Air Force arrives at the last minute.
So it's a really exciting day. If people want more information, is there a website they can go to?
There certainly is. It's www.lanevictory.org, and it will tell you all you need to know about our cruises, prices, and just general how to enjoy yourself as a day at sea.
Terrific. We're standing here talking to Carmen Trotanich, who is the city attorney, and I've known Nooch for many, many years. Tell us, what are you doing up here?
Well, I'm here with the DEA, the Drug Enforcement Association. We have a great partnership with the city attorney's office and the DEA. We work together on some of the drug takedowns in the city of Los Angeles and some of the gang takedowns. We've recently taken down RSP in San Pedro, where we got warrants for 250 gang members, and we took down 86 locations in one evening. And
have you always been interested in the DEA's work?
Listen, I'm a guy that's been against drugs all my life. As you know, I have 4 children, and we used to carpool together. And
me and Nooch to carpool together. Can you believe that? The city attorney and me carpooled.
That's right. We used to take our kids to school, and at the end of the day, when you're a parent, it's important that you put in every kind of safeguard you can to protect your children from the evils that they may not foresee or can tell from what drugs can cause.
Could we just look at some of the stuff you got here? Maybe you can tell us a little bit about it. What is all this stuff here?
Absolutely. This is some of the equipment that when we have a clandestine methamphetamine laboratory or secret laboratories where they manufacture drugs, we bring in a specialized crew that's trained. And this is some of the equipment that we utilize to go in and safely take the lab down and properly dispose of it.
So this is when you see all the guys dressed up on television and they go in the sort of But this black thing right here where it says police, is that a bulletproof vest? What is that?
This is our emergency equipment that our agents are outfitted with. So we've got the bulletproof vests, the helmets. We want to make sure that our team is properly equipped and to make sure that everything is safe when they go in and do these operations. And I can tell you they're highly skilled. Our partnerships with, like we were just talking with the city attorney, with the local police departments, we work hand in hand when we go in and do these operations, and we want to make sure that everybody has the proper equipment.
This big truck here is, pardon my saying so, it looks like one of those food trucks, but obviously it isn't. What is all this stuff here?
This is all the equipment that's required when we go in and we disassemble these laboratories to make sure that we have all the safety equipment, the gear that is required. So these agents go through specialized training and all the equipment that we can respond in a moment's notice to these neighborhoods when we find these clandestine laboratories. And that's the laboratories are where these people are making illegal drugs.
Well, you're doing a great job. Thank you very kindly for what you do for this country.
Thank you so much. And as you can see, we've got our Citizen Academy members out here, our community leaders that we've put through classes through an academy, and they're out here helping us. And besides the enforcement, the education, the prevention piece is so critical, and that's why we're out here today.
Just one thought, is there a website that people can go to that you can tell our viewers about?
Absolutely, DEA.gov. It's www.dea.gov and justthinktwice.com.
It's always a pleasure to have this many people and in our city. This street fair has been in our city for many, many years. I think it's over 2 decades, and we certainly enjoy being here.
One of the interesting things to me is when you talk about 2 decades, we lived on the peninsula for about 35 years, and when we first came to this event, I think there must have been about 40 different booths. I look around now and there seems to be like 500.
That's very true, and I think the tribute is to the business community on the Hill as well as the PV Chamber. The Chamber has done a terrific job over the years to develop this event as a mass event and altogether a regional event, which draws from a lot of different places, and we like that very much.
When you say a mass event meaning?
That the size of the event has grown substantially from your 40 booths to probably about 200 booths now.
When people watch this and wonder what kind of things they can see up here, just give us a very brief overview of some of the things that go on here.
Oh gosh, first of all, it's a great community event. I think it brings a lot of people together. As you can see, walking around, you see a lot of kids, you see a lot of grandmas, grandpas, parents. So it's a great community event. So you have the rides right behind me. The kids, I'm sure, are still enjoying them. They've enjoyed them last night without their parents. And then you have all sorts of trades and merchants showing their wares and presenting to the community.
I think one of the great things, or one of the many great things about this, is when we first came to this event, all this stuff that you see over here on the left, that didn't exist then. So now it's like a huge amusement park, but then all these wonderful booths.
Well, we're thrilled that it's an event for everybody. And you have the kids enjoying themselves, you have the parents and the grandparents enjoying themselves. So it's a good event for all around and the community.
And each year it's getting bigger and bigger and bigger.
Well, I hope so. I hope that people are coming back because they're enjoying it. And we hope that everybody will return next year just as well.
I come in here and I smell wonderful, wonderful smells. Tell me a little bit, Chris, about what you do.
Well, these are all aromatherapy oils for inhalation only. You're not putting on your body, you don't burn them. What it is actually a white biodegradable sponge that's in there. The color that's in the jar, that's all oil, and all you're doing is simply smelling it right before you go to bed 5 times and then leave it open the entire night on your nightstand. And normally you'll stop snoring in about a week or less. It just opens your airways. That's how it works.
You can stop snoring by just smelling?
Just smelling, very, very effective. A lot of people have used Vicks VapoRub in the past, and what you're doing with that, put it on your chest and you're breathing it in all night long. That's technically a form of aromatherapy as well. It's anything that's going to be therapeutic to you that you're smelling. But these are essential oils, so they're the most powerful, most therapeutic.
Is this, obviously this is a very healthy sort of thing to do.
Absolutely, very, very healthy. And a lot of people are not familiar with aromatherapy and the benefits of them, but they're still actually discovering new and different things in research and case studies, and that's what's really, really exciting to see.
How long have you been involved in something like this?
8.5 years now.
And you're sold on everything?
Everything. We've had feedback on every single oil that we sell and some miraculous testimonials and people that are attributing being able to walk from an herbal pain relief spray again, so it's great to hear.
I don't want to put words in your mouth, but it helps you lead a longer, more healthy life.
Well, it can. I mean, you can still use these and still keep going to McDonald's every day. And can't stop that. But it's definitely an aid.
It's the DEA, Drug Enforcement Administration Citizens Academy. It is an academy that's put on by the DEA that grabs people from communities that have involvement in their neighborhoods and takes them in and makes them part of the family. We go through training, we go through different sessions of lectures to inform us on how to be ambassadors to the communities. We pride ourselves on having different type of professionals from different communities to be part of this alumni association. And the DEA has been very generous to inform us so we can be the ambassadors in our own sections. And that's what we're doing today. We have the booth, we have the truck, and we're here to mostly inform parents more than kids of what to look for.
Samantha, I see looking here, all these things say dipping oil. What exactly does dipping oil mean?
Well, basically you can dip bread in it. It has our olive oil that we get from Spain, which is amazing. It's extra, extra virgin. And then they make great marinades or great over pasta or just with bread, dipping oils by themselves.
Is this a very unique thing? I mean, what else do you do for this company?
Basically just selling amazing products. We get all of our olive oils, or balsamics are barrel aged 25 years. So you can drink it with a straw. It's amazing.
And it's all very healthy.
Very healthy, yes. Yes, indeed.
What am I trying?
That is our traditional balsamic. It's been barrel aged for 25 years and there's no sugar added. It's amazing.
Yeah, hey, that's pretty good. Very good. And no sugar added. Wonderful.
And it takes a whole lot of people to put this fair together every year. I caught up with the new CEO of the Chamber of Commerce, Eileen Hupp, who's been a very busy lady.
We are here this morning to thank our many wonderful sponsors who are crowding the stage, because without their sponsorship and their support, we wouldn't be able to do this fair.
All right, Eileen, this has been your first year. What has it been like for you so far?
Great question, Maria. It has been fabulous. The vendors are amazing. They were lined up here before 7 this morning. We had coffee and pastry for them. It was just great. So the dog show was like a sellout. We are already having dogs being adopted, and our sponsors are terrific. So I think we're going to have a great day. So
it must be a little bit overwhelming for you. Is this everything you thought it would be, or is there new things popping up?
That's another good question. I would say that there's new things popping up, but between our street fair committee and our staff in the office, they are so organized and so well prepared that we've got lists, we've got phone numbers, we've got radio contacts. So hopefully we're solving all the little issues that come up in an event this size and making everyone happy.
Eileen, I know you're busy this weekend, but you have to take the time to enjoy some of the food.
Yes.
You have to have a little fun too.
Oh, I will, absolutely. Aren't you and I splitting a funnel cake? Yeah. We are. Let's go.
And the street fair would not be complete without me shopping, of course. So here I am at my favorite store. Cowboys, Raiders, Dodgers, Lakers, Angels, they got it all. Thanks so much for watching. I'm Maria Sorrell, and we'll see you next year at the street fair.